now we move up a level. We go into med throws separation, full stride. Now we're working hip to shoulder separation. We're also, it's because we're working in reverse, we're also working hip to shoulder separation and chest thrust. So that's why it's important to go in reverse here. If we would have started here, then you'd be focusing on two things. Right now, hopefully, you're comfortable with that, working on that chest thrust, external rotation. Now we can kind of take that muscle memory and put it back in our subconscious a little more, and now just focus on hip to shoulder separation. Because we're still trying to, after hip to shoulder separation, get that good chest thrust and external rotation. Okay, so this is really the key to a program. A lot of guys, you're not going to get good chest thrust external rotation if you don't get good hip to shoulder separation. So it's key because it's really the first component of torque. And if you're not hitting it correctly, then you're not doing anything else really correctly. So this is why I make it the foundation. And the National Pitching Association, who first discovered hip to shoulder separation, said that, or proved that 80% of velocity comes from how well you're able to separate your hips and your shoulders. Guys like Chapman are able to separate like up to 67 degrees of separation. I think the average major league fastball is like 40 to 60. So he's way above norm. And that's why he has thrown 105 miles an hour. Okay, so same thing. We're full stride. Our feet are facing straight. I don't know if I made that clear in the beginning, but your feet are facing straight. And a lot of guys will do that incorrectly when they start off as well. Those feet have to be facing straight because that means our hips are open. So if my back foot is closed, now my hips are closed. I want you to start with your hips open, especially here, because this is where we want to start with that hip to shoulder separation. So we got our hips open, full stride, shoulders closed. Now take that ball and external rotate it behind your head. If you're getting caught when you're doing hip to shoulder separation, if you're here and you're having a hard time getting this external rotated, there's a little drill we do, and I'll show it to you really quick. Basically, I want you to just sit here against the wall or with a partner. You just want to lift. You want to lift the ball up over your back shoulder. Let it externally rotate, extend, and go. So you would just do throws like that, extend and throw. Just so you get used to letting that arm externally rotate. A lot of guys will get in here and want to push it, and they want to hold on to it tight. They don't know how to just let it externally rotate and go. That's going to allow us to make these throws work. Because we're throwing the ball with two hands here. Another thing I didn't make clear is, right now my target here is about 35 to 45 feet. That's perfect. So if you can get like a wall to throw to, that's 35, 45 feet, that's perfect. I don't think you really need to go past that because this is a heavier weight. Excuse me. Okay. So we are full stride, shoulders closed, and those arms are up. We want to hide that back shoulder to that target with our hips still open. And we can feel that torque here, guys. Now you can also use the tilt at this point. The tilt will help. If you tilt a little bit over your butt, that'll help put a little gravity on that back shoulder. Also make it easier to get your hips through. If you're out here, that's the opposite of the tilt. And look where that ball wants to go. You want to open up early. We're not going to create that torque. So get a little tilt. Look over your glove side. Both your feet straight. Your shoulders closed, okay? Same thing. We're going to lift that front foot up. We're going to get triple extension before front foot strike. And then that is going to create hip to shoulder separation. So when you triple extend and then you triple flex your front leg, that's going to fire the hips open. We have to make sure that the shoulders are closed. That's what's going to really create the torque. All right, so you'll see it here. Pick that front foot up, triple extension before front foot strike, and I'll feel it really tighten off right there. Pick that front foot up, triple extension before front foot strike, and I'll feel that really tighten off. So that's the first point of torque. All right, so you feel that torque at that point, and then from there we go chest thrust, external rotate, or over the right of our throwing arm, and then we're going to extend to release. So that's where we move in to what we worked on in the first series of drills. All right, so it's going to go like this. It's going to be awkward until you understand, until you start to pick up on this this movement. So here we go. Yeah, I didn't get good chest thrust. So this is where it gets tough. We're trying to hit good hip shoulder separation and then take that out over our front leg with our good chest thrust, external kick. And that one slipped out of my hand. As you can see, it's the summer here in Louisiana, and it's hot. So I'm sweating a little bit. All right, here we go. A little better. Okay, I'm going to do 3 more. All right, here we go. All right, that's hip. Oh, that's med throws, separation, full stride. Let's move on.